Yeah, so such a moment, right? So it doesn't matter how many times I've seen it, it's a moment for me too. So here's the thing, it's like we internalize it. I internalized it, just like all the kids and adults, frankly, they're walking around that had the same experiences as we did, perhaps some people watching too. We just internalize it and we keep going because being part of a marginalized community comes with so many more layers. And part of it is we have to overcome this. We've got to do better. Like that scene in Selena, we have to be twice as good. And we're always remembering this, and this is being shared in our environments. And so we forget that it's important to circle back to some of these feelings. But being othered and being the other, especially when you look and sound like everybody else, I mean, for me, and I definitely don't want any sympathy for this, but because my light skin gives me great privilege, and it's been very uncomfortable to experience racism right in front of me because people think or some groups think that I'm one of them. And then they realize that I'm not. And I'm very fortunate now that no one would do that because I really lead with being the Eñye girl. That's what people call me. It's so funny. I'm only in spaces with Latinos and with people and allies, and I'm really only in this conversation, which insulates me, and also, I get to enjoy a lot just being in this conversation, but remembering what it's like as a kid and really realizing that for like high functioning, marginalized people, right? Marginal adults that had to experience this, like bravo to us. A lot of that is never acknowledged. And it's really important to be seen and have that experience be validated. And also that it's a strength that we bring to everything, right? Because we know what it's like to be on the outside looking in. We understand what it's like to stand on the periphery. So we're like the best people to have on a team because we're always going to be thinking, how do they feel? How do they feel? Let's bring them in. Let's make sure they're invited. Let's make sure everyone is huddled up here and feeling connected and supported because we know what it feels like to not have that just because of the color of our skin or because they know our ethnicity or our nationality.